Tom Thumb at the grave. Once world famous Tom Thumb went on tours all across Europe in front of Queen Victoria. He did all sorts of like tricks and stunts and comedy routines. He was like an entertainer. His real name was Charles Stratton. Here we are with Ray, with Tom Thumb. He was like your height. He was famous. He was like known all across America.
Famous dwarf.
Yeah. He wore like some outfits sometimes. How does that make you feel?
It just really brings a smile to my face that dwarfs were able to get the attention and respect a few centuries ago. And today, they still do. We have all these stars that are stars in their own right.
You have Vern Troyer from Austin Powers as Mini-Me.
Right.
Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones. And you got William F. from the Jackass movies.
Mm-hmm. You got the guy, Tattoo from Fantasy Island, and he was a man with the golden gun.
Oh, yeah.
Herb Villechaize.
Yeah.
He was great. He was a bad guy. He was excellent.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So I guess for General Tom Thumb, he was probably one of the first major celebrity dwarfs. And we have to thank P.T. Barnum for that.
Did you learn anything, Ray? You learn anything about Tom Thumb in your readings?
P.T. Barnum discovered General Tom Thumb at the age of 4 or 5.
I don't know how Barnum discovered Charles Stratton, Tom Thumb. I mean, Barnum was the mayor of Bridgeport and a big influential figure here in the city for years, and Stratton was from Bridgeport.
But I guess Barnum was looking for acts that looked unique in terms of good entertainment.
In the 1850s, the population is like 50,000 people, so it's not inconceivable that their paths immediately crossed.
Barnum taught him how to act, tell jokes, sing, dance. As a matter of fact, Thumb and Barnum would occasionally do comedy acts together. You know, with Barnum as the straight man and Thumb as the comical guy. You know, it's very similar to the ones that many people know these days. You know, Martin and Lewis, Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy. Thanks to Barnum, he was one of the highest paid performers, earning $50 a week.
And he actually got married to a woman his height.
He met Lavina Warren in the early 1860s, and they married on February 10th, 1863 in New York City, and it became front page news in the New York Times. Another highlight of that wedding was on their honeymoon, they were guests at the White House for President Abraham Lincoln. I think no one really knew what kind of disease he had and related to his...
He just stopped growing, they said.
Statures. I think he was around 3 feet overall in his lifetime.
When he was a kid, he just stopped growing, and then later in life, when he was like 40, he grew like another few inches, like out of the blue.